Og Rune streamer også. Shout til Rune, han streamer også selv. Shout til Rune. Streamer. Gå ind på Discord. Det var en stille og rolig dag før. Der har ikke været så meget. Og så slappe af, se noget YouTube, se noget Joe Rogan i dag. Det er det, jeg begyndt at se. Så det var egentlig ret fedt, det skal jeg se noget mere af. Så har jeg ikke rigtig set noget andet. Det var egentlig. Og så er jeg blevet min video med Kasper. Det var sgu også uventet. Kasper kommer, når det er uventet. Og så når man ikke streame den dag. Jeg tror ikke, jeg nåede at streame den dag. Og så smager Monster Ultra Gold. Monster Ultra. Og så smager Monster Ultra Gold på den. Fuck, hvor nice. Det er en type monster. Den er sådan god, men den er ikke fantastisk. Det er nødt til. Det skal jeg lige huske. Og på en snap. Og Patrick kommer i morgen. Det bliver hyggeligt. Og det er bare Jeff. Så jeg har ikke været så ude så meget i det hele taget. Men hvad kan man gøre? Jeg skal lige sende sommersnap. Nej, jeg skal i gang med noget brød. Så jeg skal lige holde op. Jeg skal lige holde med tiden. Jeg skal i gang med at varme brød til min far og mig. Jeg er i gang med at varme kanelbrød, så jeg vil gerne have kanelbrød igen. Det kan jeg godt lide. Og så jeg skal bare lige holde øje. Jeg skal bare lige. Jeg går derud i køkkenet, når der står 5 minutter. Så jeg så Joe Rogan med Post Malone. Det var fandme det var godt. Det var fandme fedt. Og så har jeg set en pause også i dag. Det har jeg også set. Jeg så Joe Rogan med Mike Tyson. Og så er der nogle Star Wars videoer i dag. Hvorfor får I gæster? Jeg får gæster. Ikke mine forældre. Jeg mener, Patrick kommer forbi. Hey! Så skal vi lave musik. Og skal jeg høre med de brød der. Øj, det bliver hyggeligt. Lad os se de brød der. Og min far skal være derinde, men jeg skal have mine ud. Det skal vi til at lave kanelbrød. Så har jeg lavet kanel. Så med kanel på. Men vi har smør i fryseren. Vi må købe smør. Ja, hvad er det, far? Hvad? Kun smør. Ja. Kun smør. Okay. Smør er sådan bare, så kun smør. Nå, der er ikke noget smør her, så synes jeg ikke. Ui, fryser. Ja, man kan tro. Føleri. Okay. Nå, Mark, døren er gået med i stykker. Den håndtaget er faldet ned, far. Ja, nej, den sidder dårligt. Jeg tror lige meget, bare lidt værre. Ja. Så får vi en lade.
Og tager ud af, og så laver stille og roligt.
Ja.
Har jeg spist den brød?
Jeg har spist mit brød, ja.
Det var det.
Ja. Så bare kanelbrød.
Og rugbrød har vi her også.
Ja. Godt ikke det. Det bliver spændende til VM, far.
Ja.
Ja, Mbappé mod Messi. Den nye generation, den gamle generation mod den nye. Hvis Mbappé vinder, så kan han bevise, at han er den bedste i verden lige nu.
Ja.
Ja,
Og tjener mange penge.
præcis. Men hvis Messi vinder, så vil han altid være bedre end Mbappé. Tænk over det, far, ikke? Mbappé har ikke vundet Champions League, men han har vundet The World Cup, han har vundet VM.
Ja.
Før han fyldte 20. Han var 19.
Dengang havde det så god jo.
Nej.
Jeg scorer i mål.
Nej. Det er han har det sjovt i VM, Mbappé.
Hvordan her? Han er ikke Og ligesom Messi han, der var han 16, 17 år, så han blev ramt jo.
Ja.
Så 16, 17 år, han spiller anhold. Messi.
Ja.
Ligesom sådan Leonardo,
Ja.
så mange klubber, der holder øje med ham. Jo.
Han blev smidt ud i United.
Ja. Jeg tror, papir, han er 25, 26, og 27, så er han ikke færdig.
Mbappé.
Ja.
27.
Ja.
Jeg tror, han er færdig som 27-årig.
Ja.
Wow. Hvad med Haaland, far?
Holland.
Hvornår tror du, han er færdig? Meget længe.
Hvor gammel er Holland?
Gammel Haaland. Han er 22.
22.
Ja. Og han er så stor.
Og høj. Hvor høj er han? Ham Holland.
Hvor høj han er?
Ja. Han løb ikke så stærkt, jo.
Han lever ikke så meget.
Han bare står lige ved foran mål. Scorer en mål.
Han er 1,94. Haaland.
Ja, 1,94.
Ja.
Det er så høj, ja.
Næsten 2 meter.
Ja.
Mbappé, han er lille. Han er 1,78.
Og det?
Ja. Lewandowski, hvad nu det hedder, ikke?
Ja.
Han er 1,85.
Han er så høj.
Ja. Men der er ikke 1,95. Klar til en 1,95.
Og Pepe, han er 1 meter, hvor meget 1 meter hvad?
78.
78, og han ser stadigvæk god
Ja.
til han bliver 30. Hvis han ikke er skadet.
Ja, hvis han ikke er skadet. Neymar har spildt potentiale.
Ja.
Neymar har spildt potentiale. Han kan blive verdens bedste fodboldspiller, Neymar.
Ja.
Hvis han bare kan træne.
Jo, Neymar?
Ja, Neymar kunne være verdens bedste fodboldspiller lige nu. Hvis han bare kan træne.
Han droger der i træne, jo.
Jeg vil hellere feste.
Hvad?
Jeg vil hellere feste.
Ja.
Neymar vil hellere feste, far.
Ja.
End at spille fodbold.
Feste?
Han vil hellere feste.
Fest?
Neymar, han vil hellere feste.
Ja.
End at spille fodbold. Han er meget ude at feste, far.
At Neymar, han 30 år, jo.
Ja, han fester stadigvæk.
Med hans kone.
Jeg ved det ikke. Jeg tror, han er ligeglad. Jeg ved det ikke. Han fester. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der sker. Men han bliver altid skadet.
Ja.
Han bliver altid skadet i PSG.
Ja.
Jeg tror bare, han vil hjem og feste.
Messi, han har ikke fest så meget.
Messi, han drikker cola.
Ja.
I stedet for ikke inden kampen, men det er fordi, han så skal have sukker og energi.
Ja.
Det er jo fint nok, bare ingen cola. Drikke en gang Pepsi og cola og det der.
Og sukker i en krop.
Ja.
Men han er reklame på
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
Ja. Men han drikker stadigvæk cola.
Ja.
Og så Ronaldo bare sådan, no, drink water. Og Messi drikker bare cola.
Ja.
Det er det der.
Og chokolade, spiser.
Ja.
Det der fodbold.
Ja.
Og så kan have chokolade.
Boss, we just signed this Brazilian lad, and he's outside right now. This boy will be the next big thing. Trust. All right, okay. Let's see what he can do.
Jænkebar og bowl. Med chokolade.
I'm fired on time. Correct.
Bounty.
Today, Neymar is 30 years old. Let that sink in. If you haven't watched Netflix's Neymar documentary, you should go ahead and do that. It really is great. Now, this video is not that. That focused on his life. This will focus on his playing career. When you mention any combination of the words flair, football, and Brazil in a sentence, what's the first name that comes to mind? That's right. It's Ronaldinho. Ever since Ronaldinho graced the footballing world and showed us that even at the highest level, football can be fun and expressive, we've all collectively been clamoring for the next Ronaldinho to take center stage. But the thing is, we got it. In fact, we got more than that. Neymar. Neymar's had a more sustained career and is quite frankly better than Ronaldinho ever was in almost every measurable category, bar national team accolades and Ballon d'Ors. But even those factors can be largely explained thanks to the fact that Ronaldinho played with these guys and he never had to compete with these guys. However, before anyone calls for my head, don't get me wrong. Both had or are having great careers and should be praised for their contributions to football. I'm only saying all of this to note that one is universally praised, while the other is arguably more divisive than any other top player in the modern era. And it's not the one with passport issues. Which brings us to the reason for this video. Neymar will never reach his potential. At least, not the potential that many believe he should have reached years ago. And honestly, that's okay. We'll go into more detail over the course of this video, but he's achieved far more than most footballers ever have, and most footballers ever will. And he continues to give great performances whenever he's fit. But I can definitely see where the doubt is coming from. Perhaps he could have achieved more. Today, we're going to discuss a few reasons why Neymar gets the hate he does, why he hasn't and probably will never reach the expectations that many have set for him, and maybe a few other funny observations on my own part. With that being said, What's the deal with Neymar? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Really hope you're all doing well. Hang on. What is that? Oh, it's you. You watch the channel. Oh, well, slap a like on
Ronaldo?
my guy. All right, let's get right into it.
Ronaldo snakker.
Pressure creates
Han
diamonds.
var på video, han sad og drak vin.
From as early as this man's first nutmeg, the pressure for him to become the savior of Brazilian football was insane. We briefly spoke last week about his rise to stardom at Santos. Alongside Ganso, the entirety of Brazil was begging for this man to be included in the Seleção squad for the 2010 World Cup. The boy was only 18, and as he's gotten older, the pressure on him has only gotten greater and greater. Couple that with the fact that Brazil as a footballing nation has regressed a tad from what it once was, and the pressure quite simply became insurmountable. Something that's evidenced by the fact that he became the captain of the national team at 22, stepped down, was reinstated, and then stripped, all within about 5 years between 2014 and 2019. Received immaturity and lashing out have been the main contributors to this. Listen, I never said the guy was perfect. His journey with the Brazil national team has been quite a tumultuous one. And from the outside looking in, it's easy to see how this could be difficult to understand. After all, he is the 4th most capped player in Brazil history and will likely end up in at least 2nd place when it's all said and done. He is the 2nd highest goal scorer in Brazil history, only 7 off the great Pelé, a record he'll likely own outright one day. However, despite all of that, he is still yet to win anything with Brazil's senior team outside of the now discontinued Confederation Cup back in 2013 and Olympic gold in 2016. Silverware is silverware, but by Brazilian standards, as well as the hype that surrounded this dude his whole career, this is not a good return at all. A wonder kid that has yet to deliver. They got to the semifinals of the 2014 World Cup, but he was out injured from the quarterfinals onwards. And perhaps injury wasn't that bad of a trade-off in this tournament, because one round later... He needs some milk! If you have any children watching this, please cover their eyes. All kidding aside, Neymar was electric in this tournament. Seriously, he was unreal. If he doesn't get Need in the bag, it could very well have been Brazil going through to the finals and not Germany. Brazil did win the 2019 Copa America, but Neymar was unfortunately out injured and therefore did not participate. No medal for you, big man. He led Brazil to the 2021 Copa America. However, unfortunately for him, Argentina had a date with destiny as Messi broke his country's silverware curse. He was named as the joint player of the tournament alongside Messi that time around, but it's not like that did anything to make up for the lack of significant international silverware. It is a shame, and perhaps he should be doing better. But with the 2022 World Cup coming up, who knows what could happen? Anyone from Brazil watching, let us know how you feel about Neymar and the national team in the comments.
Neymar.
And speaking of Messi, Neymar joined Barcelona in 2013. Apart from a bit of a controversial onboarding, to many, this was it. Neymar would get a few years to learn under Messi, and then, boom, Ballon d'Ors, World Player of the Year awards, tax evader. Oh, wait. Never mind, that one actually happened. In any case, early on, the prophecies seemed as though they were coming true. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, the fabled MSN. If I'm honest with you guys, I think back to this point in history quite a bit, and sometimes I struggle to believe that it actually happened, and that it was less than a decade ago. These three were frighteningly good. They are not only the highest scoring attacking trio in a season in the 21st century with 131 goals, but they are also the 2nd and 4th highest scoring attacking trios with 122 and 110. Also, hats off to number 5, Messi, Fabregas, and Xavi. Goal scoring geniuses, all of them. Anyway, a treble in 2015, 10. Also, hats off to number 5, Messi, Fabregas, and Xavi. Goal-scoring geniuses, all of them. Anyway, a treble in 2015, a buttload of insane performances, and 1 or 2 bloopers later, and Neymar was undoubtedly living up to the hype. And then, almost all of a sudden in 2017, reports were coming out that Neymar was potentially looking to leave Barcelona. A real shame, but let's be real, lads. This Barcelona buyout clause was 222 million euros. The highest transfer in history at that point was Paul Pogba's 99 million euro return to Man United, less than half that amount. I mean, who in their right mind would hope? PSG would. There was and still is a lot of speculation over why Neymar left, as well as the rather egregious circumstances surrounding his departure. But several reports at the time seemed to say that Neymar felt that at Barca, no matter how good he became, he would forever be in Messi's shadow. One of the reasons Neymar left Barca is because the play was completely centered around Messi, and Neymar was forced to work for him. The words of Unai Emery, manager of PSG at the time Neymar signed. And this particular interview where he said this was kind of wild too. For context, Emery was on his way out of PSG when he gave this interview to Tactical Room back in 2018. He went on to say, "I know when I am the principal person in the group and when I am not. At PSG, the leader is Neymar. At Manchester City, it's Pep Guardiola. My priority was to make Neymar happy. It didn't matter how." That is a wild statement. As fans, we always suspect these things looking in from the outside, but to hear someone so high up saying it outright, a coach no less, crazy stuff. In any case, the exact reasons Neymar left PSG, only Neymar truly knows. Was it control over the team? Was it stepping out of the great one's shadow? Or was it the fact that he was able to finally feed his children after he more than doubled his wages from £300,000 per week to £700,000? We'll never know, I guess. However, on the Messi front, what we can say is that their relationship doesn't seem as fractured as the media would have liked you to believe. In fact, it didn't back then either. Despite that, perhaps there is a dash of merit to those claims. If you were in his situation, what would you do? Stay at Barca and fight for legacy, or go for the money in one of the nicest places on earth to be extremely wealthy, while also being able to play at a decently high level, a level high enough to reach a Champions League final? And before you answer, remember that Messi quite literally just won another Ballon d'Or a few weeks ago, 4 seasons after Neymar left. He's actually won 2 since Neymar left. Now, there's more to it than that, but his decision to leave Spain made him subject to an enormous amount of hate from even non-Barca fans for the reasons stated above. And I can see why. Alright, so this one shouldn't come as a surprise to many. Neymar is partial to a tad bit of simulation. Okay, maybe more than a tad bit. He has been prone to show acting for several years now, but it was in 2018 when his reputation as a diver truly peaked. The 2018 World Cup, quite literally the worst competition to gain a negative reputation for something. The world watched on as Neymar played much of the tournament on the ground, rolling in pain. 14 minutes to be exact.
Oh, shit.
The views were incredible. All the same, something that many glossed over was that in this tournament, on average, Neymar was fouled more than any other player. 5.2 fouls per match, 26 in total. You can make the argument that some of those fouls weren't legitimate, but what you can't argue is that since around 2018, the World Cup year, Neymar's fitness has taken a huge dip due to injuries, and a large number of those injuries are contact-related. Here is a chart of the...
Ja, daarvan.
Waar zit je daar? Hvor tager du?
Ja, har du lavet den? Hvad er det?
Nej, du ved, hvor du tager ned lidt før, ikke? Du sætter på Kia. Sådan er det. Kigger den her linje. Du skal ikke passe på.
Så, vi fik lavet døren. Stille og roligt torsdag.
The number of games he's played in all competitions per season since 2013. And here is a chart of how frequently he's been getting fouled.
Din skål der, du har ikke spist færdig endnu.
Nej, det smager heller ikke så godt.
Så du gravet der ind i affaldskommet.
Ja.
Eller den bliver tørret. Så er det ganske.
Den her by, vi alle sammen har kørt forbi 1000 gange før, men vi har aldrig været her. Velkommen til Odense. Vi tager det allervigtigste først. Skolen med de allerlækreste damer i hele Odense. Det skal være Titgen Handelsgymnasium. Du skal i byen, så det er Butchers eller Ejers Club. Det her, det er lang linje, og det er den rige ende af Odense. Og her går hverken er det mørkt eller lyst, medmindre du kender nogen. Reda, min bror, du kender mig. Det allerfedeste på Odense, det er deres stadion. Og Odense Zoo. Og det er her på Kommunernes Legatskole, at alle mine brødre går. Skriv alt det, du ved om din by til mig på Instagram, skal være, at jeg trækker den næste gang.
If you are ever in a fight with
Det her by, vi alle sammen har kørt forbi. I dag, der skal vi prøve at slå over Lillebælt. I dag, der er vi taget til Brøndby, fordi vi skal lave... I dag, der skal vi lave det. Jeg er rigtig glad for, at du synes. Det her, det sætninger, du aldrig... Nu vil vi... I dag, der er planen, at vi skal godt blive enige om. Det begynder virkelig... Det her, det er... I dag, der skal vi... Nu når vi er 17. Løb indtil du ser en kamp. Jeg ved, at jeres lærer allerede nu er i gang med at smide en masse afleveringsopgaver i hovedet på jer. Så i dag, der skal vi til Sverige for at hente endnu. Nu vil jeg fortælle jer, hvordan min... Jeg arbejder hos Formula. Finder du en masse ret. I dag, der skal I... I dag, der skal I... Løb indtil du ser... Eller vi deler lige dogs, ikke? Løb indtil du ser en Toyota.
Det er for mig sukker ind i
if you are ever in a fight with a fire sign, so that's
Okay.
Men tænker jo på en fucking timing. We pick on each other and other things, it's totally fine. Here he is. Hey, I need to go.
things guys do that.
What makes a man fall out of love with a woman? Not feeling valued.
A 14-year-old teenager has been killed in riots in France.
Husk, der var lidt af skole, ikke også?
Ja, det skal jeg nok.
Der var lidt af den skole, rundt af den lille skole.
Bitch, I'm stylish. Black top, black top, black top, black top, black top, black top, black top,
Det er
black
som
top,
ud
black
af
top.
hverken.
Bitch, I'm stylish. Black top, big t-shirt, Billy. So my wrist, my night with that. Bitch, I'm stylish. Black top, 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 black top.
Sindssygt spiller på fløjten.
I got a boyfriend though.
Oh, bitch. I do not yet. Comes after her.
First time? First time?
Yeah, you?
No, not my first time. First time?
Yeah, you?
No.
Let's play
Og burgeri.
What?
football.
Burgeri. Ja.
If you're a
Let's play football.
if you're a Norwegian,
Kan du sige æble?
Ja.
if you're a
Hvorhen?
Æble. Herfra. Her er der et æble.
next time somebody on you on the show, I'm gonna be on Logan's side. I FaceTime you this week, you didn't respond.
Messi's one and only.
Do we have to go in there? Your sisters always make fun of me and interrogate me. Yes, we do. And no, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hej.
Hey guys, you remember my
Jeg er så Uzi. Velkommen til. Så bare slappe af. Jeg er det streamer fra, så ser Uzi med. Jeg er så Uzi. Jeg sidder bare og streamer til sådan en TikTok. Har du set Joe Rogan i dag? Det var fandme hyggeligt. Hyggeligt var du ude af borgen. Jeg har bare haft en afslappet dag. Jeg har spillet skønt. Hvad er det for?
Hvad siger du?
Jeg har bare sagt, at jeg slapper af i dag til YouTube.
Ja.
Og spise så højt du kan hjælper lidt. If hjælper meget.
So where are we at with Ultra Instinct now? I think we might be starting to get a rough idea about what we can expect with this particular form. And it's actually things we've seen before, twice, in my opinion. I was sort of inspired by Geekdom's video on the topic, but I wanted to add my 2 zenny to this particular debate. Let me show you my working. So if you're familiar with Geekdom's video, you would have seen this particular screenshot right here. Goku has finally awoken his true Ultra Instinct. Quite clearly, this has been a long time coming, since the beginning of the arc, in fact, when we were saying, Mastered Ultra Instinct? Oh, that's just at the beginnings of Ultra Instinct. Oh, you're relatively weak, Goku. This could be, as indeed has been said and speculated, the beginnings of understanding where Goku is in terms of his power. Despite the walk back in Goku's position within this saga, this is now, I'm thinking, this is somewhat acceptable. And this all got brought up in the recent article, which was from Dragon Ball's official website, which is actually a really good and well put together website here. This was announced on the 21st of July. Just a summary of what Granola, the Survivor Cycle, was all about. So maybe some people who may not necessarily have been reading it on the monthly. This is just a quick summary of what we've been missing, some key screenshots here. We got this really funny shot of Ultra Ego Vegeta just kind of like doing the curb stomp right there. A little bit of muesli right there, and of course Bardock and Monito fanboying over Bardock because he's quite clearly the leader of the Bardock fan club. Gas when he's full power and at peak. This being one of the best parts of the actual battle is that Goku's actually being a team player and stalling for time. Then there's more fights in Bardock, because you have to have more Bardock naturally. Attacks, flashbacks. Now this is where things got really interesting. Goku's finally woken his true Ultra Instinct. There you go. So you're just thinking, well, wait a minute. True. Where have I heard that name before? Well, it was from this fellow right here, True Golden Frieza. It's really adding more fuel to my fire that I believe that we're going to be having a Goku Frieza having a relationship akin to Joker and Batman. One cannot live without the other. They are going to be fighting each other for the rest of their lives. And I don't think that they mind this, because we have true Golden Frieza, who was able to overcome the energy and stamina woes of the Golden Frieza that we saw in Resurrection F and the accompanying Super Saga. I think Goku's been having that same problem too, with Ultra Instinct. And him finding the true Ultra Instinct, which is true to himself, is quite fascinating. They both had struggles, and they've now both overcome it. And what we got was the true Ultra Instinct, which is going to work the best with Goku. This is the one he can finally start to
Nummer 6.
adapt and make
Vi har fået nummer 6.
Ja.
And indeed, as Victor alluded to in his video, and what I really subscribe to,
Fra
I think
tjeneste, så
is
blev
something that we will see at the 25th martial arts
champion.
Goku meet. That form may be a slightly more
Europa
refined version
champion.
still of elements of Ultra Instinct
Det så
in
jeg.
base, because we
Mange
have
point
seen
her
that before.
bagud.
Jeg kan ikke lige huske det bare. Jeg ser lige noget.
Det er nummer 4.
Jeg ser lige noget fra.
Ja.
Base, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God. But okay, but it does provide you with a stronger version of Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know whether you can say it's stronger than Blue Evolution. It's not really been put into practice, but I would say it's a more efficient and sort of has a better potential than Blue Evolution. Within the Goku Black Saga at the time, it certainly was enough to be able to go up against Fuse Zamasu. And it's something which has not been replicated since with Vegeta. So you can easily say this is something that Goku has and has been able to adapt to his own requirements within the battle. Short and simple, but I just thought I would say it. Frieza found his true interpretation of what the transformation could be. And of course, here in chapter 85, we had the beginnings of true UI being seen. This is the transformation or technique or the state that Goku finds the most accommodating, the most usable. It has elements of UI sign, as well as bits of mastered UI, and other things that he's been able to piece together from different transformations and techniques from the last few years. And as he says, for that Ultra Instinct to work, I need my heart to be calm and tranquil. But in this form, I can put my emotions to work for me. A form of Ultra Instinct that he probably might work with for the longest time to actually perfect and make it ultimately stronger than mastered Ultra Instinct. And what I like about this, though, is that he hasn't fully grasped it yet. He's discovered it, doesn't necessarily mean that he's fully good at it and fully mastered it like he has done in the past. As we saw, obviously, in chapter 86, we had the whole Susanoo thing come up again. And this was only adaptable, of course, with the I sleep, and then bottom text and real stuff actually goes down. So we see that. And then, of course, this is something that Goku cannot fully tap into just yet. And we naturally have giant spirit Goku, and then ultimately just being eased off into space. Goku's still got a ways to go, and that he cannot fully tap into this power and the state of Mastered UI. When we get to the point when Goku can fully realize that Susanoo spirit thing in his waking moments, when he's not in Mastered UI, that's when we get the peak of Goku's power, and when he's fully mastered Ultra Instinct, instead of just having mastered Ultra Instinct. Now we can actually start to piece together what Goku's journey is going to be in discovering this latent power. Chapter 86 sort of corrected a lot of things that I was really concerned about with Goku's involvement in the saga. He was originally meant to feel like in this thing.
Så du efter nytår får du din kontonummer igen.
Forhåbentlig. Jeg ved det ikke, far. Vi ringer efter nytår og hører, hvad der sker. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der skal ske med nytår. De burde ringe snart, men jeg ved det ikke, far. Jeg venter på, de ringer. Jeg kan ikke gøre mere. Vil vi ringe til januar, far?
Ja.
Og høre, hey, hvad sker der? Til et nyt år.
Det skal undersøge om fra den anden bank, Sydbanken. Det skal undersøge det.
Jeg tror bare, man kan vente lidt. Jeg tror bare, de tager andre kunder først, far.
Ja.
Jeg tror ikke, de tager andre kunder. De vil gerne have mange kunder.
For the party.
Pepper er 39 år og scorer i morgen.
Ja.
Ja.
hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video by your boy, K to the S to the I. Today we're going to be looking at some offensive videos and, well, just enjoying or not enjoying or not getting cancelled. You know what I'm going to call this? Try not to get cancelled. Anyway, let's look at some clips and enjoy of my commentary on top of it. You know how this goes? Let's do this.
Serious question. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So, do you guys, like, immediately unfollow baddies on Instagram when they get pregnant? Or do you, like, wait to see if the baby makes it?
What the fuck? Hold up. Baby, you're just that ill. Hold up. Baby, you're just that ill. Hold up.
To see if the baby makes it.
What the fuck? Hold up. Baby, you're just that A-B-C-D-E-F-G.
You should always count your grocery bags before.
I hope he doesn't get.
Masturbation is a form of witchcraft.
Du et mailtegn mørk side.
I ain't gonna tell him, babe, I can't.
Jeg har lavet den første officielle liste, og det er...
Only eating street food for a full day in Turkey.
Mbappe has to do it for longer. Neymar has been riddled with injuries.
Aliens are now on our beaches and everyone is scared out of their minds. This is a snapshot taken in South Africa on the beaches of Still Bay. But is this sea spiders? Environmental scientists have confirmed they are not at all deadly to humans. But in fact, these spidery aliens are dead aloe vera plants. So if you have any of these aloe vera plants, I suggest you throw them away right now before they...
Okay, should we have step again?
Women, what are some things that make a man insanely unattractive but they don't realize? When men feed into or perpetuate the societal patriarchal propaganda that men can't cry, have feelings, deal with feelings, or openly communicate about tough or sensitive topics. Emotions are a part of our biological intelligence as a species. If you are on a journey that doesn't include becoming the best version of yourself, I don't want a single part of any of that story. Level up culture has begun. If you want to stay stuck, that's your right, but I can't even associate with the type. This goes for men and women, but I find men have a harder time realizing some truths because of the oppression they too face from society. For example, not even being able to vent or open up because no one fucking cares, or I have to handle this shit internally on my own. Pretty much defeats the whole purpose, in my opinion, of being a human. Women, what are some things that make a man insanely unattractive but
Feeling shorts? Yeah.
25 years Philippines.
Jamen, Peter, du...
Der tager helt plus.
Ja. Ja, far.
Ja. Shit. Der mangler 100 kroner tilbage.
Messi is officially the greatest player of all time after making the World Cup final, but this might only last a couple of days because if Mbappe beats Messi in the World Cup final, then he automatically becomes the greatest player of all time, and he's only 23 years old. Messi is officially the greatest player of all time after making the World Cup final, but this might only last a couple of days because if Mbappe somehow beats Messi in the World Cup final, then he automatically becomes...
Let me ask you a quick question. You believe that you can beat me in a boxing? So once a girl knows she has you,
Have you all had this in this open?
Messi er
Okay,
mester hver år.
Ja.
The muscles are working. It hurts though. work it. I don't know what to do. Okay, somebody use this. Where should I put my shoes again?
Min mage är så ful och tjock.
Vad gör du själv? Vad säger du? Go.
This girl with that.
Look at the...
So does that.
Look at the fucking stairs, lads. Fucking sausage.
So does that.
Yeah.
Jag blir.
What zodiac sign? You're a vegan.
Yeah.
Pick number 1, Captain Marvel. So OP, cool.
She is OP, but she sucks so bad as a character that it might make you lose. I'm gonna take Scarlet Witch for my first pick. She beats Thanos in a fight, theoretically.
So does Captain Marvel. Second pick, just brute strength. I have to go home. I have to go home.
Okay. So my number 2, you gotta go Thor.
You have to.
You have to.
You really do have to. You're not going to see this one coming. Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I knew you were going to pick that because you love him. So my third pick, Vision.
Yeah,
that's
just so...
I got one of the stones.
Just so boring, though.
We're fighting to the death. You think I care about entertainment?
I'm glad you said that we're fighting to the death because I'm about to pick someone that can't die. Deadpool.
He can't die, but he also
literally can't die.
Isn't doing anything to Thor or Vision with
Captain
guns.
Marvel will.
My fourth pick, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
If I lose, I just die.
You could just...
And he's finding the one opportunity where we win.
That's true.
Pretty OP.
It's pretty OP, but I think I'm going to have to pick someone that has the power to outsmart him and out-hands him. Spider-Man.
I got the time stone, so I feel like that's all I need. I got
You just picked the stones, though. But I That's
get
what I'm
the
saying.
hammer.
I think that was like the only pick. I think this would be an epic battle. Sure.
For everyone hating on Messi and Argentina saying they were...
I heard that Pepsi and milk.
He is terrified. He's petrified of me. And I think I'm in his nightmares. I'm constantly terrorizing him, haunting him. And it's making him slowly break down. Does he really think he's going to be the guy to be able to beat me? I don't think so. He is.
If you're the pastor,
Accusations! These are not accusations.
Me realizing it could have been way more attractive. Just a friendly room.
I wish I had a time machine. I wish I had a time machine.
Vil du slå muskler?
Well, if you don't be quiet and drink that little blown greens, drink it. Thank you.
The last time France played Argentina, France won 4-3. History tends to repeat itself. Who was the star man that day? Who stole the show? It was Mbappe. Where was Messi? Nowhere to be seen.
Why did Mr. Robinson... Did you know your cat's story?
In reality, if you're failing your college classes, there's something...
Kan sejre og Logan Pauls drikke? Prime kan ikke købes i Danmark. Jeg vil selvfølgelig gerne smage dem, men de kunne heller ikke fås på eBay, på grund af, at de så ville blive taget i tolden, og ingen danske butikker solgte dem. Det så meget sort ud, og efter en hel måneds søgen, så gav jeg op. Men en tilfældig dag, da jeg heldigvis tjekkede det bag, kom der en annonce op, hvilken der var villig til at sælge dem til mig til kun 600 kroner. Så jeg kørte hele vejen til brand. Only when
She told me
Could Mbappe become better than Messi and Ronaldo? I would argue sexism is better.
How are you going to assume that I'm gay just because I have rainbow hair and wearing a rainbow? Because I'm the Mandarin.
First time trying White Castle.
Now that the World Cup.
My sister ruined my relationship, so I ruined her life. Lionel Messi,
Ja,
the second
det er
best.
stille og
Lionel Messi, the second best soccer player in the entire world, is being canceled for this.
Okay, fuck me. Why are straight boys so scared when girls try to touch their bum holes?
You know when it's like uncalled for, you know when it's like shopping, you go, yeah, who's first gang?
I will have my 14-year-old sister.
Bro thinks hello. Who would a fight between? Can I ask you a question? Do you guys ever hug each other?
I hug people. There's nothing wrong with hugging people.
You ever hug each other?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Shake hands, hug each other. I think that a lot of
Every word we don't take back.
Almost imagine if you weren't.
No fab streaks, don't.
This is a work of.
I've now seen it.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this is bullshit. This.
I've now seen that.
You see, this is the.
Wayne Rooney hit me up, being like,
I brought you into this world and I can.
Hey, don't go under the water because you're making
$1. How big is
4 signs of men.
The 3 dog breeds that, as a canine behaviorist, are
Things the zodiac signs should. Try to remember.
this and this?
They just die. They just die on camera in real time in front of us.
Ej, bange nu. Hvem?
Hvad er klokken nu?
Klokken er 20:45.
Hi, and welcome to the video and
Pjuske. Jeg tror, han bad.
glædelig, forglemmelig jul med marcipanfyldte julehjerter fra en Bærer.
Find julegaver, der slipper fantasien løs i Kvicklis butikker og på Coop.dk shopping.
What happens when 800 of the world's most elite football players pause the season halfway through to go to the world's biggest football tournament? Players stop being polite and start getting heated. This is the champions of the world.
This is it, Leo. Our last chance to win the World Cup. You mean my last chance to win the World Cup?
yours was in 2018.
We're here to put England on top of the map.
Do you mean on the map? Like on the map of England behind you?
That's England? Is that what a map looks like? And why are you here? That's England? Is that what a map looks like? And why are you here? I just genuinely love this country and their vibrant football culture.
Hello. I'd just like to take this opportunity to remind everyone about the Champions League.
With England in our group, this is going to be exactly like the American Revolution, which we just learned about in a documentary on the plane ride over here. We're back in the World Cup, and this time we are going all the way, hopefully to the quarterfinal. Well, if it isn't my old friends from Ghana. Haven't seen you guys since 2010. No hard feelings, right? Here, let me give you a hand. Gentlemen, how are my favorite cash cows? Players. Was the flight nice? I don't care. Here, let me put you towards your accommodations.
It's right behind you, isn't it?
Oh, this mansion? No. This is for our corporate sponsors. Your mansion is over there. It's tiny, but when you consider we built it in one night, it's actually very impressive. Whoa, I'd love to know how you pulled that off. Someone should do some long-form investigative journalism about that. Absolutely not. Anyways, you're gonna love it there. Every group gets their own room. Wait, we have to share? Whoa. All right, share.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be sick. Do the corporate sponsors have to share?
Of course not. They're the most important people here. Well, lad, we came with terrible kids, but we leave it with the World Cup. Here. Golden generation, let's go! Yeah, all right. Woo-hoo.
These Americans are quite confident for a team whose captain rides the bench at his club.
Boy, settle down.
Clean sheeters, no Morris.
Give it. It's not funny.
You, dude, who puts vinegar on their fries?
They're called chips, and you're one to talk. Who drinks like that?
It's called a keg stand, bro. It's a form of art.
Chug. So, what's it like being stuck with English and Americans?
Honestly, we're just happy to be here.
Attention, Group B. Clearly, we are all feeling the strain of a cramped space. So in the interest of peace, I think it's best we divvy up the room.
Whoa. Are you going to tell us what we can and can't do in our section like you do back home?
Riding a territory that doesn't belong to you is not cool.
Yeah, bro. Maybe I can help. I've been embedded amongst the Americans for some time now and have managed to pick up a bit of their language. Sup, fam? No cap. I'm him.
Please, good luck getting through to them.
Actually, it seems more important than you think. We're full of excitement and talent. They're much more likable. Neither of you is going to win the World Cup, and frankly, you're both a bit annoying.
Everyone loves English football.
Well, everybody loves the Premier League. You guys, not so much.
You weren't even invited to the favorites party.
Favorites party?
Yeah, Brazil always throws a big party for all the tournament favorites.
England has been to many big tournaments, and that's not your favorite army.
Awkward.
You can do it, Neymar. Come on, you break it.
So, how's Europa League? Up here.
Hey! You guys had a favorites party and didn't invite us? Wait, why's Canada here?
Hey man, Canada's cool.
Wow, what a harsh hell to take. This was supposed to be an American Revolution, but it feels like a Great Depression.
We don't want to make a stupid party anyway. And you still favorite wrong. There's supposed to be a you.
Holy shit, we are annoying.
Enough of the champions? Me neither. Which is why I suffered Bleacher Report into giving me my own talk show. Tune into Champions Chat on December 2nd, when I'll be covering the world's biggest football tournament. You won't want to miss this to win Egypt's disqualification. Oh no, the Blazers are back.
Kommer ikke over julehytter i København. Har masser at lave for både store og små. Har meget at se og prøve, og I kan både forkæle selv og nogen I holder af. Jeg håber vi ses.
This week in the World Cup, Morocco rocked Group F. Hansi's boys got lit and Christian Pulisic gave us balls for America. This is championship. Joining us after a dramatic group stage conclusion are Argentina's Angel Di Maria and Poland's Robert Lewandowski. Robert, the first time on the international level, you got to play against the guy who stole your Ballon d'Or. How did it feel?
Oh, you mean Lionel Messi? The dude who just set the World Cup record for penalty kicks saved against him?
Would you like to review his other stats?
Somebody's jealous. Look, Messi has Alvarez scoring goals. He has McAllister scoring goals. My team is basically me and Chesney.
Maybe you just don't have the same relationship with your teammates that Messi has with us. It's like with me. I know I can hand him a turd and he will turn it into gold. I am but Messi's humble turd factory.
Oh, he didn't even score in this match. Why are we talking about him?
Because it's always about him. I mean him.
Listen, dudes. Poland is on to the round of 16 and I scored my first ever World Cup goal. Why don't we talk about that?
Messi has 8 World Cup goals.
Congratulations, you did it.
So, Angel, how about that Olympico you almost scored, huh? If Chesney wasn't on fire, you could have been the hero of Argentina.
Well, Messi really set me up for it.
No, he didn't. That is physically impossible.
We get it, Robert. You're all worked up because Poland's qualification almost came down to yellow cards. But I'll be nice and let you have the final word.
Look, don't count Poland out just yet. Statistically, we have the best goalkeeper in the whole tournament. Shout out to Chesney, my dude.
Okay, have fun getting crushed by France. And now to talk about Belgium's elimination following a draw to Croatia, please welcome the most unlucky striker in the whole tournament.
All I wanted was one good chance. I got 4 and blew all of them. The only target I hit was the dugout. I could blame it on my injuries or lack of game time, but I'm going to take the high road and blame it on the whole team. Hey, God.
Tis the season for knockouts. Bona flushed Spain down the drain. Portugal found the winning formula by benching Ronaldo. And Giroud set the French record for most. Who cares? Did you see how good Mbappe?
Four, 3, 2, 1. Boom, and we're live. 12 rules for life. So without reading this, so what you're saying is, that's what I was like.
There's only 12